Hello people on the internet, specifically Tom. So recently I've gotten to Dungeons and Dragons again. It's kind of been a part of my life for most of my life. There was about a 5-year gap in my life when it wasn't a part of my life, but basically since I was born until I was 5, my dad was always going and playing Dungeons and Dragons with his friends, and I was kind of there because he had to babysit or find a babysitter, so I was there and I'd play with my dad's friends' kids or whatever. Or there were times when I was just in a car seat because I was, really young, 1 or 2 or whatever. But I would go with them, and so then there was a 5-year gap when we didn't really live around this area because we moved to Arizona. So he didn't really play Dungeons and Dragons because he didn't have the same group. But then when I was about 10, he moved back here, and he started playing Dungeons and Dragons with the group again. And about the time I was 14 or 15 or something like that, I started playing with them, and I wasn't really interested. I was kind of like, you know how kids are when they're about that age. They like to do whatever they want and be on their phones or whatever. So I wasn't completely invested in the campaign or whatever. So I played about one campaign with them and then kind of just stopped because I wasn't paying attention to the campaign and I didn't have plans and I wasn't paying attention to stuff. So yeah. But recently, my dad and my stepbrother and I have been doing another campaign. We've been doing it for about a month or so, and this one I'm actually getting into. I'm actually excited for the next time we play, and so it's actually a lot of fun, and I am enjoying it. And it's kind of getting me to kind of try to branch out, and I'm thinking of doing some Dungeons and Dragons with my friends and stuff. So hopefully there's that. But there are a couple stories I can think of. So from between the times that I've played and the times that I've just been around when they're playing. So one of the stories from when I was around was there was this big demon, and it kind of made it so there was a big fog and stuff, and so you couldn't really see anything. And when they finally took down this demon, one of my dad's friends, to the tune of let's see, what's the song? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. He basically said, "I can see clearly now the demon's gone," and I had my own line to it, which was, "I can see all enemies my way." And I thought I was like super clever for that because I was like 12 or whatever. So I thought I was super clever, and they all laughed. And so the fact that these guys who play Dungeons and Dragons all the time were laughing at my joke was kind of made me feel good about it, you know. And then there was another time. This was when I was actually playing. Basically, my character he had memory loss and he wasn't sure like what happened to his family or whatever. But he knew he was being hunted, but he didn't know what he was being hunted by. And by the end of the campaign, I find out that I am actually an alien, and I'm being hunted by aliens who were trying to find me to bring me back to my homeworld and stuff. And so it was actually like a lot of fun. That was the one time I had played when I was like 14 or whatever. But yeah, my question for this week is, do you have any stories of Dungeons and Dragons, or if not, do you have an interest in playing? Just tell me down in the comments down below, and I'll be back next week.